Before we get into this video, let's get into this look. Oh, baby, y'all gonna get this fashion content some kind of way. Y'all gonna get this fashion content. I'm gonna put fashion in everything I can, right? We getting this content out by any means necessary. So, yeah, this look, when I tell you she is so cute, she is so cute. Like, my type of style is elevated basics. As you can see, this is literally a cream top, a cream skirt, cream stockings, and we just added orange. Orange vest, orange purse, orange boots, orange earrings, orange glasses, orange chopsticks, you know. And I just think that is so cute when you can take colors like that and just put them together and mix, match. And me personally, I guess the way I look at fashion is maybe the way, you know, an architect sees a house. You know, it's kind of like, okay, all you're literally doing, and, you know, it seems real simple and real basic, but it's just like second nature. Like, yeah, you know, all you're doing is this, and this. I don't know. I think y'all get what I was trying to say. It don't always, what I be trying to say don't always come out right, but I believe y'all get what I'm trying to say. Fashion, it just comes easy to me. Like, I get it. And the fashion girls that get it, they get it too. So yeah, this is my look. I am an LTK creator. My LTK link will be down below where you can see this look. Okay, now let's get into the video. You gotta do it again.
All right, I got you. So shouts out to Arailyus and Arailyus Kingdom. But so if you ever do your YouTube intro, your content, whatever, it'll be like ARAILYUSK.
I love it.
That thing is fire.
Hey y'all, it's Arailyus. Welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, hey, I'm Arailyus. I consider myself a socially awkward creative. I create content about all kind of stuff. I always ask that you watch this video, maybe a couple others while you edit. Fill out my vibe, cause girl, boy, it's a lot. But if you like my vibe, I would love to have you as a part of the family. And if you are coming back for another video, hey, thank you so much for coming back for another video. It means the world to me. It truly does. So you guys, I am on a fitness journey. I'm like on a fitness, spiritual, mental, financial. Like I'm just trying to be the best version of myself, really. But as a part of my fitness journey, the last 4 nights, except last night, I skipped last night, but before that, the 4 previous nights, I walked on the treadmill. I didn't go live every night. I think I only went live twice. But anyway, I walked for 30 minutes, 4 days consecutively. I skipped yesterday because I had physical therapy today, but I probably should have walked last night and skipped tonight because I walked on the treadmill at physical therapy and we did some other stuff at physical therapy. So my knee is kind of hurting right now, so I kind of want to rest her again tonight. So yeah, I guess I won't be able to do my walking tonight either. Anyway, I am doing better with my fitness, and I'm also intermittently fasting. My window of eating is from 12 p.m. to 8 p.m. So I have to try to eat in between that time. And The bad thing about it is that I have ADHD and some other stuff too, but my mind, I get so distracted. That's just the best way to put it. I get distracted, and so sometimes I don't eat and I wait until the last minute, and then I'm like, oh shoot, it's almost 8 o'clock. So this is not sponsored. I'm speaking into the atmosphere, but when I do forget to eat, and it's getting closer to 8 o'clock, I do drink these lean shakes from GNC, and they have 25 grams of protein, 3 grams of fiber, 170 calories, 0 added sugar. And I have this vanilla bean and strawberry. Those are the two I have. And then I just picked this up yesterday. I literally just got through eating one. And I was like, oh my God, I got to tell them about it because it's so good. So I'm not like a big like protein bar type person, because some of them are okay, but some of them, But this one, I just had this one. This is the GNC. What is that? Layered lean bar. And this is the peanut butter. What does that say at the bottom? I'm sorry, y'all. Peanut butter pie. I'm sorry. When I tell you, this is so good. This has 200 calories, 16 grams of protein, and it is gluten-free. Now, I am not like super detailed when it comes to like fitness. So like when it comes to like macros and all that, like, I mean, I do need to get to know about it, but I'm just not that detailed right now. But I do look at things like calories, the sugar, the carbohydrates, you know, and fat. I do look at stuff like that. It has 25% saturated fat, but it has 32% protein. And everything else, the numbers are low. Total fat is 12%. Saturated fat, 25%, and protein, 32%. So, yeah. If y'all hear anything, that's Mr. Andre. He have to make his presence known. He is so affectionate. He's such a sweetheart. Look at, there he go. Y'all can't see him, but he's right there. But let me get into this video, y'all. Oh my God, I did not mean to do all that talking, but let me get into this video. I will put, most definitely, there will be a timestamp for this. So I, just like a lot of people, you know, we've been seeing what's been, you know, happening in the news, you know, in the economy, and you know, with all these companies going out of business and laying off employees, and it's been a lot going on, and I've kind of been following the story like here and there. I think his name is Orlando Minor. I think that's, I will try to link, if I remember, I will try to link one of his videos down below. But he basically was kind of like telling us like, okay, it's gonna happen, you know. And it finally happened. They finally said government employees got to return to the office. So, if you are a government employee and you work from home, let me first say, I am not an expert. I'm not claiming to be an expert. This is just my opinion. What I'm about to say is my opinion. I don't know any facts. Like, this is not my decision, of course. This is just what I think. So just take it with a grain of salt. But this is what I think. And I want to make this video so if anybody else is in my situation, then, you know, maybe it'll help you. So basically, We did get an email. We got an email the other day, but I mean, it was pretty basic. You know, they were just like, you know, there's a hiring freeze. They're not hiring anybody else. If your start date was not before, I think, February 8th or something like that, they were sending the job notices, you know, and yeah, and they basically were like, this is all we know right now. We'll let you know more as it goes, you know, whatever. But yeah, it's crazy because I've been working for the government for a while. So, you know, to hear, when I would hear government shutdown, like, I mean, I always was like, well, I'm blessed because I never was impacted by it, you know, whatever. But I don't know. This time might be a little different. But, and this also is not sponsored, but hey, I'm gonna put this out there too. I have my opinion, and I asked ChatGPT. Me and ChatGPT came up with this. We had a little conversation. And this is what we came up with. So I guess this is like a video essay, but I gotta read mine. I'm sorry. I admire the ones who can memorize, but baby, I can't. So I'm just saying. So this is what I wrote. I said, hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Today we are diving into a hot topic that's got a lot of federal employees, myself included, feeling some type of way. You probably heard about the return to office mandate that President Trump signed, right? Yeah, it's giving shock and awe. But let's talk about what it actually means for those of us who work from home and rely on reasonable accommodations, right? So, okay, first of all, let's break it down. My job is a permanent work from home position. When I got this promotion, this was a permanent work from home position, right? And I mean, I know I'm not the only one, but I said, there are people in my agency who don't even live in Georgia. So really, you know, like, how are they supposed to come back in the office? Are we supposed to teleport? It's not realistic, right? This is my opinion, right? And for folks like me, living hours away from my office, and you know, I have my things going on where I have my health care and my support system in place here, you know, it's just not feasible for me to just jump up and go back in the office. But this is what I think is really happening. Like I said, I think the mandate is more a broad statement to get the shock and awe effect. You know how the government loves a big headline, right? But when it comes down to implementation, they've got to consider the realities of jobs like mine, especially for those of us with reasonable accommodations that allow us to work from home. I'm a little nerd, so, you know, I went a little deeper. I said, let me remind you, under the Americans with Disability Act, federal employers are required to provide reasonable accommodations. If your accommodation is working from home because of physical or mental health needs, they can't just snatch that away without, oh shoot, hold on, I lost my place. Dang it, I'm sorry, y'all. Okay, if your accommodation is working from home because of physical or mental health needs, they can't just snatch that away without a really good reason. And even then, they're required to work with you through an interactive process before making any changes. So if you're anyone like me, a person with reasonable accommodations, take a breath, calm down. Now, I will tell you to keep your documentation ready, but don't panic. Legally, they've got to respect your needs. Plus, let's be real. If your job is designed for remote work, they're not about to just uproot people who live out of state or force unreasonable commutes. That's just setting themselves up for lawsuits. My job, for example, is fully remote. I know I'm not the only one wondering how they plan to enforce this mandates with folks scattered all across the country. Spoiler alert, they probably won't. I don't know. We don't know, y'all. This is... Here's my takeaway. If you've got reasonable accommodations in place and your position is specifically designed to be remote, you probably won't have to go back into the office. But you should be prepared to advocate for yourself if needed. Reach out to HR, check your agency's telework policies, and make sure you've got your accommodation paperwork in order. Now, if you're in a similar situation and feeling anxious, you're not alone. A lot of us federal workers were in the same boat. I'm not gonna lie. I'm tripping. You know, I ain't gonna say I'm tripping. My mind automatically goes to the worst case scenario. I'm gonna just put it like that. Like, I know at the end of the day, no matter what, God is in control. Like, I'm gonna say that and I'm gonna stand on that. But at the same time, you know, my mind, it went to the worst case scenario. Like, am I gonna lose my job, right? But just so you know, it's perfectly normal to feel this way. And a lot of federal workers, we're all in the same boat. So stay informed, stay prepared, and remember, it's okay to advocate for what you need. Thanks for watching. If this video was helpful, drop a comment below and let me know your thoughts, especially if you're dealing with this return to office madness. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share for more content like this. Until next time. Take care of yourself and keep thriving.